With the first topic, I have 4 major topics and I'm going to talk for a maximum period of 20 minutes and I'll quit. And may God give me the grace to respect the time. First of all, I want to say categorically what Sisiku Co don't know about Nera that Nalowa and Milan knows. I've heard in the past months a lot of Ambazonians say that we will know the truth. We will know the truth when Sisiku will come out. Stop expecting Sisiku to tell you the truth, because even Sisiku depends on you to tell him the truth. I'm sure some of you are shocked by this revelation already. Stop waiting for Sisiku to one day tell you what happened in Nera, to tell you the truth, who betrayed them, because you will be shocked that he may not know what happened. He doesn't know because the actors, the masterminders, they are good players. They are good players. They know how to play their game very well. They played the game and left no trace. They did it so professional that made themselves look like victims themselves, to the point where even if an angel comes and tells Sisiku today that this is the person who did it, it will be difficult for Sisiku to believe. So I make bold to tell you today that Nalowa and Milan are the ones you should hold to tell you what happened in Nera. They are playing with us so much. They are playing with 8 million Ambazonians. And you know it. You know it very well. You know that they are playing with us. You know that Nalowa knows the truth. You and I know that the 2 outings Nalowa has made, it's not even 2 outings, it's 3 outings. Nalowa has revealed a lot. The first outing was that she cornered some of her tribesmen who are close to her, who sympathizes with her, who have a soft spot for her, and asked them to come together in Dr. David Makongo's commission, where only a selected few were brought in that commission, and those that were selected were people that could sympathize with Nalowa, were brought into that commission to actually listen to Nalowa. And when they listened to Nalowa, guess what? None of them uttered a statement up till today. Now, they advised Nalowa what to do. And she did that in her second outing, which she went to SCPC television. And she did, I think, 20 minutes broadcast and did not say anything that happened in Nera. Just to tell us that she too was a victim and that she's still part of the struggle and she's praying for our leaders who are in jail. Bullshit. And the last was the interview that she had with Mark Barretta. That one was even it was better. Even though she tried to intimidate Mark on several occasions, but I think I applaud Mark because Mark did a great job as a blogger, as a journalist. I think Mark was fair. But Nalowa was not fair to us because she did not answer plenty of Mark's questions. And she said she does not know who did it. Are you kidding me? Nalowa, of all, doesn't know. Milan, in his outing, said Nalowa is the one that did everything, masterminded everything. Now, Nalowa, in her outing, could not accuse Milan. And when Mark asked her, the things Milan said, are they true? She was beaten by the bush. She could not answer. She was dumbfounded. A lot of questions pertaining to the realities we want to know about Nera. Nalowa avoided those answers, and at the end of the day, she threatened Mark and threatened all of us that nobody should ever call her and answer anything concerning Nera again because she has said everything she knows. Nonsense. And she concluded it by saying that when Sisiku will come out, he will be his witness. Oh my God. She knows Sisiku know nothing about what happened. Sisiku just found himself. Tasan just found himself. Eyambe just found himself. She knows that they played the game very well for no trace to be left. So that's why she could speak boldly. Do you think if Sisiku knew, or Barrister Eyambe knew, or Tasan knew, they wouldn't have hinted their family members who are visiting them instead? They would have hinted them what happened. They would have hinted them what happened. But they did not, because they too are lost. They are confused. They don't actually know what happened. So stop waiting for the day, the year, Sisiku will come out to tell you the truth. If you want to know the truth, hold Nalowa and Milan. These are the two people, two, not more than two, who have the key to every information that happened before, during, and after Nera. These are the two people, nothing more, nothing less. These are two partners who are playing with us. Playing with us. And Nalowa confirmed in her outing that she has a Facebook Bibish Alpha. I have said, and I continue to say, before Nalowa said what she said, that Nalowa have been watching us on the Facebook and laughing at us. And people thought I was joking. And she confirmed it in Mark Barretta's platform that she has a Facebook and she has been observing everything we have been going to from 5th of January 2018. She has been watching everything. Everything. Just laughing at these fools. See these people. They think they can catch me. From her outing, you can tell that the girl have decided not to ever unveil the truth. She's not willing to cooperate with the community of Southern Cameroonians for the truth to come out. She is not willing. So you know that she has a lot to say, and there is a saying that says, until you press a thing, you can't have the best out of a thing. If we don't push Nalowa to the wall, if we don't mount pressure on her, she and Milan will keep the truth till thy kingdom come. That is what I have to say about that. Number two concerns the abduction of the students in Nkwen. It is abnormal. Whoever, just like I came out when they abducted the Boya chiefs and said that was an abomination. This one is an abominable continent. Anyone who is responsible, who participated, sponsored, or facilitated the abduction of these young children, students in Nkwen, should immediately release those children. This is not only an abomination, it's an abominable continent. Yes, permit me for the use of that grammar. We are permitted to fabricate our own words. It's an abominable continent. Release those children. And these children should learn lesson that their assignment is to stay at home and be safe. Their parents should learn lesson that we have said no school for Ambazonia in Ambazonian territory organized by La Republique till we deliver our territory and institute our own educational institutions. These Ambazonians or people residing in Ambazonian territory must stick to this instruction. It is not a joke. I have my own child in Ambazonian territory as I speak to you who have not been in school for 2 years. So it's not something we are joking about. But those keeping the children should release the children. They should release the children and sanction the principal and the school administrators, sanction the parents in any way they can for disobeying the laws of our land. We cannot punish children. They are innocent and naive for the crimes of their parents who were pushed by a selfish principal. Please release those children. Number three, I have watched videos of Ground Zero generals attacking themselves, promising hell to one another. This is uncalled for. When we promise hell to one another, La République is happy, very, very happy, because that is victory on their side. That is victory on their side. A house that is divided among itself can never stand. It will never stand. It shall never stand. We need more generals. We need more soldiers than losing them. Stop promising hell to your fellow Ambazonian soldier. It's not a spirit of Ambazonia. I have said time and again, this war, this revolution is not against fellow Ambazonians. It's against La République du Cameroun. Is not against fellow Ambazonian. It's against La République du Cameroun. Therefore, any activist, be it who, that will want to make Ground Zero generals the focus of this our struggle, that activist is not working for the is not working for the advantage of this struggle. That activist is working for La République du Cameroun. Every genuine Ambazonian activist should seek to unite Ambazonian Ground Zero soldiers and not to divide them. Yes, we are human beings. Even between the teeth and the tongue, sometimes they have conflict among themselves. It is resolved among themselves. Diaspora should stop interfering in the dispute of Ground Zero soldiers if they cannot bring unity and peace among them. It is a crime for us to encourage division among Ground Zero soldiers. If we don't have anything to say, we should stay quiet. Stop causing our children to kill themselves. It was seen today in Batibo how a soldier was killing or attacking, molesting, beating another soldier, calling them a black leg. Which parameter did we use to measure that and say this one is a black leg or not? Friend, I am not convinced that your own brother Ambazonia, who has been fighting or who is fighting for this cause, is suddenly a black leg just because a certain diasporan activist interfered and made statements. No, it is diabolic, it is satanic, it is luciferic. Unity at all costs. If diaspora decided to divide, Ground Zero should teach us the lesson to unite. They should unite and let us know that unity is possible. So I condemn in strong terms the division among the Ground Zero soldiers and all the generals. I condemn in very, very strong terms. And finally, the Ambazonian Military Council that has been formed. I sense the Ambazonian Military Council that has been formed. I sense that the IG wants to annex this force. And they said, and I heard Eric Tato said that he endorses this council. That is good. But Mr. Eric Tato, whether you endorse it or not, they are there. We just have no option than to endorse them. So don't think that your endorsement is what is bringing them to being. No. And by endorsing them, you are imposing. By endorsing them, you are imposing and giving them condition. That is a system of annexation being used by the IG to try to annex this independent council that have been brought up in the Ground Zero. That is satanic. It's satanic. You don't tell them who to belong there. They know who to belong in that council. Ground Zero is uniting because diaspora cannot show them example of unity. So they want to teach us example. So don't infiltrate them, Mr. Eric Tato. Allow them to do their thing. Let them be independent. Stop intimidating them. That if they don't belong, if they don't do like this, funds will not be raised for them. That is diabolic. Are you trying to buy their consciences? We don't need your endorsement. Let this Ambazonian military force form themselves and be independent. If you want to support them, good. If you don't want to support them, good and fine. Don't stop being used by the IG to try to annex them. And even went further to make statement that the ASC can be dissolved so that we continue with AMS. AMC. Rubbish. Trying to bring the division you brought over there. How can you, Eritato, be making statement that General Ivo be killed, General this be killed? How can you be making such statement? The work General Ivo has done, can you do 1% of it? Your assignment is just talking on the media. Go to the field 1 hour. 1 hour on the field. Some of you, the day by any error you be caught by any gendarme, you will never speak all your life. You will never talk all your life. Because you're on the social media, you think you have courage. Courage is not seen on the social media. Anybody, a coward, can talk on social media. Coward can talk on social media. Non-coward are seen on the field. Go on ground zero and make that your noise. Let's see who's strong. Stop using the social media to cause confusion on ground zero and try to annex the AMC. If you love them, endorse them and stay quiet. Don't give them condition. This person should not belong. This person should belong. They should be county-county. Allow them to function the way they want to function. You cannot tell a visionary how to run his vision. That is witchcraft. It's witchcraft. I know you are agent provocateur for the IG. You have been sent by the IG to annex AMC on behalf of the IG because the ASC has failed. The ASC has failed. Stop this rubbish. Stop this rubbish. I am advising the AMC to be independent. Don't depend on the little dollars diaspora is trying to use to influence you. Decide on your destiny. God bless Ambazonia.